JD Tools here. Here we have the Milwaukee M12 12-volt impact and the drill. This is a 1/4 inch, and I'm going to be going over the negatives and the positives on both the impact and the drill. First of all, it's very easy to carry. I carry it pretty much everywhere I go. It's almost like my wallet, my cell phone. I use this pretty much almost daily, if not every other day. I've had these batteries in here for about 3 years. Actually, a little over 3 years, and I use them pretty much almost every day, if not every other day. And surprisingly enough, they hold up well. I was debating on whether to go to the bigger battery or just use these. I figured I'd go ahead and start off using these to see how it works, and been very impressed with the longeviness of these batteries, the lifespan of them, and how long they hold a charge. I have dropped this off of a ladder a couple of times, probably more than a couple of times. And I'm a little bit rough with the tools, but then again, I do try to take care of them as well. This plastic piece has fell off. I've had to glue this back on, but overall, it stays on and it functions nice. Now you have a light right here that shines out to where whatever you're doing, especially in a dark area. I found this very helpful, especially up in attics on AC units. Sometimes if I'm taking off a squirrel cage that has a blower motor and like an air handler or something like that, it gets really dark, and if I don't feel like getting my headlamp or another light, I use this as a substitute. And it's actually pretty bright, especially when it's dark. I love the way it's positioned, and I'm very happy with it. The forward and reverse are nice and easy. Everything is right there when you're working. You do have a battery indicator light here. The battery indicator light I find very helpful. You do have your vents here as well. Now, for one, I will say that you want to be very careful on dust and stuff getting in these vents, because I was working around construction on a construction job, and there's a bunch of dust in here, and what happened was that all the dust wound up caking the control board inside of here, and then it caked all the gears too, and next thing you know, it started making a grinding noise. So I opened up a diagram, took everything apart, and I will tell you, if you wind up having to take this apart, if you do get dust in there, be very careful. There's some small pieces in there. And get a diagram. Look at the diagram and pull it up. You'll be able to find it online. But I wound up cleaning everything up with some rubbing alcohol and dielectric grease. Some of you computer people out there that know control boards and all that stuff, you may say, no, don't use that. But that's what I used on this, and it worked great. And then I used another type of a grease on the gears. Think like a high temp grease on the gears. Cleaned everything off. Put everything on a paper towel. Blew it off with the air hose. Put everything back together, and it works great. One other thing I will say about this, which is expected, is it does not drive lags into studs. So if you're going to try to like mount a TV or something like that and it's got lags, I would recommend going to a more heavy duty impact. This does have like 1,000 pounds per inch as far as torque. It does have a variable speed as well. And I use this impact more than I use the drill. I know how much torque it has. If I'm putting torque on something, if I screw a screw in or something like that, I pretty much know right before I'm going to strip it out, and I'll just stop and I'll back off. Some people, they may want to use the drill for that because you have all the different settings on here, but me personally, I use the impact more just because it's smaller and it's easier for me to carry around. Now, it does come with a clip here that's supposed to screw in there, but I took it off because here's my tool belt right here, and I just stick it on my tool belt like that, and it holds it just fine. And I found out that clip to be too small and it's just kind of awkward for me by the way it sits, and I just wound up taking it off. But some of you might find it handy. It does have some tread right here, some ribs to where you can grip it. As you can see, a lot of this is wore down, almost like a tire. And I will tell you that these tools, they have been used and abused for the past 3 years. And I say abused, but I do try to take care of them as well. I clean them off a lot, but sometimes they just drop, and you can't really help it. So, but you can see that, it's not a brand new impact, but I've been extremely happy with this. Other than the fact that it does not drive lags in. It may drive them in like a quarter, like halfway maybe, but I wouldn't recommend doing lags with this. I'd say go with the bigger impact on that. The drill is really good as well. Same thing. You got a light. You got your first speed here, your second speed here. Your first speed is pretty slow. Second speed is a lot faster. I found out these clickers are nice and easy. Has a nice big solid click. It's got a metal keyless chuck holder here, which I find really nice. A lot of the other drills have just got plastic. I just like the metal in there. It just feels nice. This is pretty much designed pretty much the same way as the impact here. One thing that I will say is I found this a problem with a lot of keyless chucks on different drills, is even on its highest setting where you got the screw right there and you crank it down on a drill bit, sometimes it still wants to come out. It doesn't grab it that well, no matter how tight you got it. So, but other than that, I would rate this a 9 out of 10, simply because of the fact that it just doesn't hold the drill bit in there as it should. But then again, like I said, it's a problem with a lot of keyless chucks on a lot of drills. So overall, as far as the impact, I would rate this impact probably about a 10 out of 10. And the reason why I did not deduct a point, because it does not drive lags in that well, it doesn't have that much power, is because it's expected for its size. So, but other than that, I've been really happy with this impact. I use it all the time. You can see the rubbers wore off here. So I'm just really happy with it. Here's the battery charger. It's a single battery charger. I found out it takes about 15 minutes, give or take, for the batteries to charge in here, which isn't that long at all. You have your indicator lights here, red for flashing as it's charging, and green as it's charged. They do have aftermarket batteries, I've noticed, on Amazon. This is the stock Milwaukee battery. I highly suggest the stock Milwaukee batteries. I just think that anything Milwaukee makes is high-end and good quality. I've tried the aftermarket batteries in here, and they just didn't last that long. So, but if you do wind up getting your replacement batteries, I'd suggest going with the Milwaukee, me personally. I will put a link in the description box below for the set here, and you could be able to buy it on Amazon or whatever you want to buy it, or wherever you want to buy it. And I would greatly appreciate that. I do get a little small commission off of it. A lot of my tools that I make videos on, they do get used and abused, especially these items here. So like I said, it's been 3 years of solid use of especially the impact and the drill. I do swap the batteries around, whichever one's charged and they need it, I just pop them in and swap them around. So overall, I've definitely got my money's worth out of these two items. Extremely impressed. Now they do make a charger where you can put 2 batteries in or more batteries. I've seen that somewhere. But I just find it helpful just for the one battery, me personally, just because they last a long time. Now, if you're going to be doing a lot of drilling and a lot of heavy type construction work instead of handyman work, I would recommend going with the more heavy duty drill with the bigger battery. But other than that, if you're just using it for maybe an hour or two during the daytime or whatever you're doing, just for putting little screws in or even screws for a fence or anything like that, taking apart stuff, this thing is awesome. I'm really happy with both of these items.